Well, with that said, let's move it on to the next anime of the night. For those of you who's just tuning in, this is another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 54. We just reviewed My Hero Academia Vigilante, Fate Strange Fate, and now we're doing a new anime, Sentenced to Be a Hero, season one, episode one. Support retreat from wherever forest. Then episode two is just episode two. Um, yeah. So Sentenced to Be a Hero. I think Dab, you pointed this out, man. It's been a lot of fanfare about this new anime. A lot of people saying it's hot fire and shit. Um, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was entertained on the first episode. I was interested to see what was going on. I kind of got more interested as the end of the first episode left off. But it was a little confusion, a little bit of confusion on my side about like how these sacred seals work. I know they explained it a little bit more in episode two. But in episode one, man, this guy, I think Xylo, he's just head above shoulders when it comes to his power level with everybody else that was in episode one, right? Like everybody else was doing minor damage to these what are they called?
Everybody else was just dying.
Yeah, they were dying.
They're just getting slaughtered.
I thought it was some kind of S word too that they used. But anyway,
fairies.
Yeah,
fairies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
anybody who gets infected by the demon blight becomes a fairy, and then they have different names for different types of fairies.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wasn't impressed by the fairies. Like it wasn't like, you know, it's kind of like a brainless monster just attacking. So I wasn't too impressed with that. And then secondly, so here are the things that I didn't like about it. Didn't like the fairies. I didn't like the demon lord because, you know, for me, if you're gonna call something a demon lord, you know, please don't just show me some entity and then, you know, kind of also brainless as well. Just get wiped out like that. So I didn't like that. I didn't like it. There was like no mystique to it. You know what I'm saying? And also too, man, like I get it. He like jumps really high in the sky and he throws his fucking, you know, blow up knives and shit. I get it, man, but I don't know if I can watch a whole season of a guy just using blowing up knives. You know what I'm saying? So those are my three things. But however, overall, I did like episode one, and I did like episode two. I introduced two more heroes, and I like. Before I pass it to you guys, I like the whole concept of the heroes being looked at as, you know, kind of like convicts, scum and convicts, essentially, right? Like, you know, you broke the law, or you did something wrong, and now your punishment is to be a hero. You know what I'm saying? I do like that concept in the show, but you guys tell me how y'all like the Sentenced to Be a Hero.
Well, I will say I want to clarify on one of your points. The one where you're like, I don't know if I can watch a guy just jump real high and throw explosive daggers all season. In episode 2, they do clarify that because those two things are his seals. He can use the one seal's on his body, lets him jump real high, and the other seals are on his daggers that make him go boomy boomy. But he says that right now all he can use is 2 of his sacred seals in the second episode. So we'll probably get to see him like upgrade as time goes on.
Hopefully.
And that will be their way of also like introducing stuff when they need to in the, you know, the story. If like, you know, they put him in a situation that he can't get out of, they'll, you know, upgrade him in that moment or something.
Hopefully.
But then of course we have the goddess or whatever. We haven't seen very much about her except that she apparently produces swords, which was my big knock on episode 1. Her design says fire, and she has nothing to do with fire.
But my God, them swords were beautiful, dude.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
shit
it was
coming out the
still
sky,
cool.
that shit was beautiful.
Yeah, it was super cool. I just wish her design wasn't the way it was. She's
Yeah,
also, I'll say this, it was cute in the first episode because she's just introduced. This whole "you can praise me now" bullshit is already kind of annoying in episode 2.
it's still funny, man.
It can
Still
be.
funny.
Like, there was a couple moments where I laughed, but more often than not, I was like, oh god, move on.
Yeah,
But I mean, so far, like I told you guys, the Demon Lord, yeah, isn't super impressive. It just seems like a big monstrosity type thing. But also, like,
yeah,
we learn a little bit more in episode 2 that seems to be what the Demon Lords are. They're this devastation that sends the blight out for some reason. There's a lot of stuff, like, it seems like human society just doesn't know fully. Also, have you noticed modern, like, era shit, like, just streamed around? Like, at one point, especially in the second episode, you see it. At one point, there was a modern-looking tank just broken down on the side of the road.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, like, go back and see. Like, I'm wondering if, like, at one point, the society was kind of like what ours was, and then maybe they get introduced to this magic shit, and then that's what brought, like, the demon blight, and now they've regressed all the way to more of a, like, knights and kings and all that type of shit. I don't know for sure, obviously, but I just know that I'm picking up a lot of modern looking things all kind of like streamed around, and yet they're all seem broken down, and obviously, like, we see more like medieval looking houses and stuff too like produced every now and then. But I, like, for me, the thing that has me intrigued and has me kind of thinking that this could actually be really good is I love this whole, like, conspiracy that it looks like the guy's trying to figure out about. That's the biggest draw for me right now. I don't know how he's going to learn anything, because apparently he doesn't get to choose anything of what he gets to do. But hopefully we'll find out something. But
Hey,
I'm intrigued.
Before you go, real quick, I will say the other is one more thing I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that at the end of episode 1, it's revealed that he killed his last goddess or whatever, right? Due to the fact that, you know, it was basically to put her out of her suffering. And the new goddess learned that at the end of season, at the end of episode 1, and then come to episode 2, it kind of was just like glossed over, like, oh yeah, I don't care about that. Like, I just wish, like, maybe we could have got like a moment of, you know, some kind of dialogue where we got to see her and him just have like a, you know, a deep conversation about what really happened. It kind of seemed like it was just glossed over at the beginning of episode 2, and then we're moving on from that.
I don't know. It kind of seems like at least the main guy is still kind of like he's fucked up about that. But for the goddess lady, for some reason, yeah, she just doesn't seem to give a shit. But that also kind of seemed to be her character. Maybe that's just how goddesses are. I don't know. Like, obviously, the only one we've really seen and heard talk is the main one. Her. Yeah, so.
I mean, I just thought it could have been a little bit more there.
Totally, 100%.
Yeah, that was facts. That was going to be one thing I was going to say I didn't like about what we got out of these 2 episodes. I feel like the pacing might be too fast, at least for like something like that. Like, we shouldn't have been. I feel like we shouldn't have been exposed to how or why his goddess ended up getting killed by him that quick. Like, it should have been like at least a slow build up. Like, maybe we only saw like the stabbing and we didn't see the infection because he had like a nightmare or something outside of just, you know, people saying like, hey, yeah, he was on trial. This is what happened during the trial. This is why he had to kill her. Boom, done already. Like, there's no more mystique. There's no more having to wonder. We just got to see how it plays out now. Like, it should have been like a slow build up. So I'm curious if pacing is probably gonna be a bad thing for this. It's just going too fast. Another thing I didn't like. I mean, y'all talked about him throwing them fucking daggers all the time, but my thing is where the fuck is he getting all these daggers? That was my thing. Because he's not using the same ones.
I just assume. I think they just come back.
That's ass. Like he's I've seen him break them off, and I'm like, oh damn, he's gone. The daggers are gone. What's he gonna do now? Like I'm thinking, like, bro, he has claws on his fucking gauntlet. So I'm like, okay, he's about to get busy with the hands, I guess. Let's go. And no, we just find something else to throw. Like, stop throwing shit, bro. Get in there. Like, it should have been as many times we've seen him throw shit. We should have seen that in close combat, and then the amount of close combat we got, that should have been throwing scenes. Like, the dopest one. And the one that should have been like the last one we seen, because it just would have made that technique, special, was when he made when his goddess made that big old, I don't know if it was a dagger or a sword. He grabbed the handle and put his feet on the hilt and fucking kick thrusted it towards the demon lord. I was like, yo, that was some fire shit. That was dope.
Cool.
Like, but that should have been the end of it after that. Like, dude's like. You could probably change his show from Sentenced to Be a Hero to One Throw Dagger. Because he's taking out everything with fucking one throw of a fucking dagger. Like, dude just fucking...
He'll throw a couple of them hoes. At somebody.
That's just for overkill and for special effects. But you really only need to throw one from the fucking battle scenes. But outside of that, though, I do want to see how the story progresses. It is interesting to see how the society takes criminals and makes them basically the warriors for their kingdom. I don't know if it's actually a kingdom or not, but making them the warriors for their cause. It's interesting to go take a criminal that's dead and just keep bringing them back for that. Which I guess it works in their benefit since they lose their memory. So if they'd be like I can't remember the dude that's like completely brain fried, but if they're gonna be like him, that dude was fucking savage. So if they all end up like that, I mean, I guess there is a benefit out of it. What was I about to say? I also want to see a hero die, because when they first introduced saying like, hey, I'm not trying to die like that just to be resurrected. And when what's that dude? Oh, Dota. When Dota was running around with the corpse, and Shiloh was like, they're gonna use this corpse to bring back a hero, or it's gonna bring back me. I'm thinking like every time they get brought back, they're in a different body type shit. Not like them, I don't know, manifesting from the corpse as they were when they were living through a new corpse. I don't know.
From what I got from it is, they'll just bring you back with your old corpse if they're able to get it. But if they're not able to get it, they can bring your soul back and just put it in a new body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got from that. I don't know if that's how it works, obviously, because they haven't, gone into heavy detail, but that's what I got from it.
But one thing's for sure, your ass is coming back.
Yeah.
And you're gonna lose a piece of yourself every time they bring you back.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I'd be like, and then I feel like they should have did that. Well, I mean, I guess that would have showed that he got brought back so many times, but I guess I'll leave that out. I was gonna say I wish Shiloh, had already lost like some memories, like maybe he had like scattered or shattered, whatever word you want to use, memories of him with his goddess. Like he knew he doesn't want to be with a goddess because he had a bad experience with one, but he can't remember. So he just tries to stay away because he doesn't want to remember the partial bits of this bad memory. But it's whatever, I guess.
Man, let them write the show down.
It feels like more to me, they're gonna wait to kill somebody off until we get a few of these heroes that we like. And then once you like one, they're gonna murder them off and then have them come back and be like, who's you? And then so to get that emotional, draw. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah,
I'll think more like mystery. It's gonna be old girl, right? Old girl.
I'm betting the thief is the one who dies.
Actually, he might just because he got they found out he stole the goddess, so he might be about to die. But it's kind of pointless though, because I mean, if he died, I mean, I guess like I said, it still works out for him because he dies, he comes back, lost memories.
Yeah. Again, for them, it doesn't matter, what happens to them. They have to show that they will do the punishment, and like to the people who are sentenced to be a hero, that's the fear that they have is, oh, I'll be brought back, and then more of myself will be gone.
But check this out though, like what would stop them from just like going to, I'll just say like where Shiloh and it was at. What stops them from going there, collecting all those bodies, and bringing back all of them, and having just a whole hero army? You have a limited source army. Like, what's stopping them from doing that?
We also don't know what the cost is to bring someone back.
Yeah,
true.
For all we know, we also expensive cost.
Yeah, we also know that it brings great shame on the person and probably the family, right? Like in these times, like you probably cursing your family name by being a hero. But I will say that real quick that I do like the whole dynamic of not only are they a hero, but they have to follow specific guidelines or they'll be punished, right? Like they can't just like go out there and just fucking do wild shit and not have to answer anybody. Like they have to do a specific mission. Normally it's a mission that doing the dirty work and not getting any glory or getting any gratification behind it and leaving it up to the royal army or whatever kind of army they are. They're literally trash bin, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They talked about how like if like they can like if you they kind of hint at that even if you go like, nah, fuck, I ain't doing this shit, they'll just blow up your head and then bring you back and then tell you to go do it again. Like honestly, it's kind of fucked up.
It's very.
Oh no, it
I was thinking Fallout 3 when I saw about the little slaver's collar and shit. That's what I was thinking about when he said, "Yeah, man, they're gonna blow this shit up." I'm like, God damn, okay. But like, it's still even interesting though, even more like they're being called heroes. So, like, really and truly, they're not heroes. They're not doing this shit out of their own kindness, their own will. They're not heroes. Anything but heroes. Not even treated like heroes.
That's kind of the point. It seems.
I mean, I can see it being kind of the point, but like, just like to throw on the word or the title hero for somebody that's not going to be a hero is just like such a slap in the face.
I mean, it might be. It comes from how it started. Like maybe now, it's they give it to the most, like the criminals as they do. But maybe that's not how it started. Maybe what it was before, it was considered an honor. A person, became a hero. This allowed them to be able to bring them back over and over and over again. And then they realized what the cost was. And then obviously, once you see that cost, nobody's going to want to fucking do that. So instead of it becoming something where, a person accepts it as a sacrifice, instead it becomes something where the government's like, well, we need people who are like this. Let's just, brand criminals.
There you go with those manga spoilers.
It changes the. This isn't manga spoilers. This is just understanding how stories work.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, they're giving you a bunch of hints in the backgrounds that this world used to be very different than how it is. And I'm not just talking about the blight being everywhere and shit. Like, when you're seeing, like, modern tools and stuff like that, but in a medieval setting, that should be a very big sign for, something happened.
Yeah, I was scratching my head when dude pulled out with the zapper. He was like, "Oh yeah, this magic wand or this lightning wand, whatever he used." I'm like, "A wand? Like, bro, you just slap the battery into a stick and you zap something. That's more like a laser than a magic wand. Like, what's going on? How's this world working?"
And that's fair. Like again, that's what's made me kind of more interested in this anime. Is maybe some of the like fighting isn't that great, and some of it's not the best, but the lore of it is very intriguing. So,
The animation is great too.
the animation is
That's for damn sure.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Also, like Majesty, when nobody's talked about him yet, I like him. I think he's hilarious.
He might be the one. He might be the one to die.
He might, yeah. Which
He
that
might
would
be the
happen
one
because he's the one I
Before
fucking
Dota?
like.
You think he's gonna die before Dota?
I don't even know who Dota is. Is that the thief?
The thief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they're gonna try to get you to like somebody, and then they're gonna kill them off. That way, you have that emotional moment.
Dude, he already has a problem with authority. Like, he's gonna die.
I mean, he doesn't have a problem with authority. He is the authority.
Exactly. But guys, what y'all want to rate these episodes, man?
It's a solid.
I'm gonna say 6
I think
before
I'm
you
gonna-
say it, both of them.
I think I'm gonna go 7.5 for both.
I'm good. I'm gonna go with a 7. I'm gonna go with a 7 for
I
both.
like 7.5 for both for me.
And I would do 7.5, but I just gave Fate Strange Fake a 7.5, and I feel like I like Fate Strange Fake a little bit more than I have like Sentence to Be a Hero, and that's not a bad thing. I think they're both good.
That's fair. Yeah.
Um,
I honestly, I think that's why I give it 7.5 is because I'm just as intrigued with Sentence to Be a Hero as I am with Fate State Strain, whatever.
Yeah.
and have my knocks on both of them. Like they both have issues for sure. But I'm intrigued enough with both of them now. I'm like, you know what? I'm still down for a couple more episodes. Like it's not My Fucking Hero Academia, or not. Sorry, My Hero Vigilantes. I'm not like, oh god, I'm bored.
Right. For sure.
So,
what about you, Depp?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 6.5 for both.
All right, bet. Not bad. Not bad coming from the anime review antagonist. But moving along tonight. Highly anticipated anime came back for season 3 this month in the new year. We got Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, episode 48, Execution, episode 49, One More Time, and episode 50 about the culling game. We're doing 3 episodes tonight for JJK because we didn't talk about JJK last week when it first aired. The first 2 episodes. One of our members up here, Dap, has seen the movie in the movie theaters. So with that being said, man, did you rewatch 48 and 49?
Yes, I did. And I will go ahead and start by saying that as well.